People are dead in what Seattle police say is a possible homicide in the Montlake neighborhood. 911 calls describe a woman in distress yelling at a man, and then the house that they were inside catches fire. Thanks for joining us for the news at 5. I'm Jamie Tompkins.
And I'm David Rose. Fox 13's Matt Markovich is at the house to describe what happened here today. Matt?
Yeah, we're at the back of the house here, David. This is where most of the activity took place, at the back of this house at 2206 25th Avenue East in the Montlake area. Because the house caught fire and is currently unstable, it's taken a long time for the investigators to go through this house to see if they have indeed searched the entire house and see if there's no more victims. But police have not identified the two dead people. One is believed to be the suspect. The other is a woman who may have lived downstairs in the basement. A neighbor catches yelling and screaming between a man and a woman as police with guns drawn move toward the house. Then smoke starts billowing from the back of the house.
He tried to set the house on fire.
Police confront the man. He tells them he's armed and refuses to come out, saying a woman in the house is injured.
They were able to make entry into the actual residence. At that point, the male tried to stab the officers with a knife. Officers were able to tactically retreat. There was smoke inside the actual residence.
At some point, police say there was a gunshot, its location unknown. When firefighters arrived, they couldn't enter the house because police were not sure what had happened to the man with the knife. SWAT officers stood ready with guns drawn for any sign of the suspect. Others put on oxygen masks and entered the home again, but by now the fire was too intense to do a complete search.
The smoke and actually flames were so much that they had to step back. At that point, they realized that no one would actually be able to survive inside the residence, and we then turned it over to fire.
The fire department had been keeping a safe distance away, attacking the fire from afar.
We had fire in the basement level of the home, and so firefighters were working to put water on the fire from the exterior inside the basement. As the fire spread throughout the home, once we were able to go inside the structure, then we started applying water on all 3 levels.
Firefighters eventually found the male suspect that had threatened police dead, and the body of a woman. The house was being used as a rental with 3 different living spaces, say police. They are working on the assumption the suspect lived there, saying the other tenants had been accounted for. Homicide detectives showed up very soon in the investigation.
What we had was a male yelling and a female in distress, so it's too early to tell what actually sparked this actual 911 call.
And that's a shot of the basement right now as it sits right now. We believe that's where the violence took place. Just saw the owner of the house who just walked up to me just a few minutes ago and said that he believes that the people involved were living at this house. It's basically a 2-apartment house. He just clarified that. Another neighbor told me that he didn't believe there was a gunshot. It may have been paint exploding down in the basement. The next door neighbor told me that just a few minutes ago. Now, 4 officers did get some smoke inhalation, and they were taking a harbor view, and they're recovering, say the police chief. There were no other injuries reported, and again, they have not identified the people involved in this case, and right now they believe it's just 2 people involved in this case where the male suspect died who went after police, and a woman was also found dead in the basement. Reporting live in the Montlake neighborhood, Matt Markovich, Fox 13 News.